Ciao everybody, Caterina here. Welcome to my kitchen. Well, this weekend is Mother's Day, and I am so happy to be able to say to you that I will be having my beautiful mother for Mother's Day. And I thank God every time I'm able to say those words. And one dish that I'm going to be preparing is ravioli stuffed with potatoes and a ricotta and black kale sauce. Delicious. Now let's get started. You're going to need your mixer with the dough, 3 cups of all-purpose flour. To the all-purpose flour, I'm going to add half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of bread flour. 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. I'm going to give this a really good mix. To the flour mixture, we're going to add 5 large eggs, 2 egg yolks, Once you see the dough gathering like this around the hook, you know it's ready. However, it still needs to be kneaded for 5 minutes, but I'm going to let the machine do that. We're just going to move this down. I am going to wrap it up in plastic wrap and let it rest for 40 minutes at room temperature. Let's start with the stuffing for the ravioli. Boiled 3 yellow potatoes. I let them cool, I peeled them, and now I'm going to put them through the ricer. To my potatoes, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, some black pepper, a little bit of nutmeg, 3/4 cup of fresh ricotta, 2 tablespoons of Parmigiano Reggiano. Before I continue, I'm just going to give this a really good mix. 1 garlic clove, a handful of chopped parsley, the zest of half a lemon, just a little splash of olive oil, just to soften it up a little bit. Thorough mix. So my pasta dough is ready. I'm going to put a little bit of semolina on my workplace. Now you do need semolina instead of flour because it won't stick to your dough. I'm going to cut this in 4. We're going to start with level 1. Now the first time that the dough goes through, I'm just going to overlap it and put it through again, just to make sure that all the air holes are gone. Okay, now I'm on level 5. Little scooper. I'm just going to scoop and place it along the side. What I'm going to do is I have some scrambled egg whites go along the bottom here. This is going to be the glue that's going to adhere the pasta together. Now I'm going to put some on the sides, between, along the top here. See how easy this is? Brings me right back to my childhood. I remember on Sundays, my parents would be in the kitchen making this recipe, or pastas, lasagna. They always made their own pasta. I'm going to fold it over, right over. My hands, as carefully as I can, I'm going to remove all the air. It's a pastry cutter. There. Cut down the sides and down this way. To place them on parchment paper and allow them to dry. My first batch is done. Now we're going to start with the second batch. With the second. We're down to the last batch. How wonderful. There's nothing like homemade pasta. Now this recipe made approximately 60. We're rolling over. Make sure to take out all the air pockets. Cut down. And we're done. 60 gorgeous, delicious ravioli for a beautiful, special lady, my gorgeous mama. My ravioli are complete. I'm going to prepare a lovely sauce, and we're just going to make a little bit for ourselves, just to taste it for you. To be placing the remainder of these ravioli in the refrigerator for Sunday. However, if you wanted to use them maybe in a week or two, these freeze beautifully. The only thing I would do is I would divide them up in plastic wrap, then place them in a freezer bag, and then I would put them in the freezer but flat, and then remove them the day before and allow them to thaw in the refrigerator. We're going to start with the sauce now. It's so simple and delicious. A splash of olive oil, 1 chopped shallot, and we're just going to let it saute for a few minutes. Now we're going to add half a cup of speck, 2 bunches of Tuscan kale, cut it up. So this is all wonderful flavored. A 1/4 cup of white wine to deglaze the pan. That the alcohol has evaporated from the white wine, we can add the Tuscan kale. Add 1 cup of chicken stock. And I'm just going to let this cook for approximately 10 minutes. A knob of butter to the sauce. 2 ounces of Parmigiano Reggiano. Black pepper. The water's boiling. It has been salted. Now I'm going to add 10 of the ravioli. They take a few minutes. Once they rise to the top, you know they're cooked. It took exactly 3 minutes. Place them in the sauce. And I'm going to let them simmer in the sauce for approximately a minute. Just sprinkle a little bit for my sweetheart. Taste this for you with pleasure. I know that my beautiful mother is going to love this. Absolutely delicious. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I want to wish you all a very happy Mother's Day to all you mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, paw mothers. And I hope that on Sunday your day will be spectacular, as I am going to do my very best to make my beautiful mother, my queen, the kindest, caring, God-fearing, honest, sweetest, nurturing, funny, and I never ever heard her say a bad word about anybody. She's an angel from heaven, and I thank God for her every day. I prepared a few photographs at the end of my segment. I hope you enjoy them. God bless you all, and it's Katerina from my home to yours.